Press record. Cool. Welcome back, everyone, to our D&D adventure game. Last time, let's go to a little recap. The adventuring party, who is yet to be named, the following members, Bale, Milana, and Birdie, all decided to take a mission that involved saving the kidnapped princess from the loyal knight Adès. It turns out Adès not only betrayed the kingdom, but also may have sworn himself to the dark gods. Not too much has been known. Other than that, a big occurrence happened. After the defeat of Adès, a giant demon appeared and stated that it is going to be time for hell and earth to merge once again. Chaos shall reign supreme. And that's your small recap. Everyone is back in town. We're going to wait for Birdie for a little bit. We do have one more player, but we'll introduce that player when the time comes. A few things. So how we run our games is I do critical hits, and critical failures. So your D20s, natural 20s and natural 1s do matter a lot. For our players, healing potions are going to be a bonus action. So, however, if it's something like you have to find the potion on somebody, it's going to be an action to find that. If someone dies, a new character is made. If the party drops, we're going to do the death saves. Whoever survives, the story continues. There has to be at least one original party member to continue the story. If everyone dies, well, that's game over. Any other things that I need to think about? And for you, the audience, for those of you who decide to follow, if you follow this channel, if we hit our first mark of 50 followers, I will take the treasure chart of magic items on chart A, and I will roll it, and our players will get something special. Not only that, we will also we'll do thresholds every now. So when we cross that, the items and prizes will get better and better. Your support helps our players. If you're looking at the screen right now, we have the pictures of our characters. We have Bale the dwarf. We have Milana the gnome, Birdie the Aarakocra, and the fourth character we will introduce very, very shortly. He wasn't able to make it last week, but now he's here, but not in game just yet. So, with that being said, last time we left off, you all returned. Milana has found a nice home in a treasure chest full of gold. You were summoning Nadir and a couple of soldiers to go ahead and meet you back at the Beggar and Pipe, the local tavern. It's been some time that has been passed, and now that they've returned, you notice that Nadir is back, and a couple of high-ranking soldiers come with them. Our fourth player, you're not going to be introduced just yet. This is going to be roleplay for the other three, so we will go ahead and continue from there. So, Nadir enters the room. He looks at you and sees Princess Sarah, safe but also holding an Aarakocra. It's very odd, but the Aarakocra seems very comfortable, and Princess Sarah doesn't seem to mind. It's like, tell me, look, we are thankful for what has happened in you bringing back Princess Sarah. Is everything all right? I was hoping to possibly expect you at the castle. That would have been fine. I probably should have mentioned that before.
Yes, that may have been nice to mention, but at least once we finish with our dealings here, we may all get a decent night's rest after the festivities of the day. We found an armory within the tower that we would like to have you and your soldiers take a look at.
An armory, that'd be great. That's actually going to help us quite a bit.
Also,
Good, good.
uh, this chest of, and I pushed the chest forward. Found this chest as well inside the tower.
Yeah,
At
there's
this,
like 5
you just
gold.
hear muffled roaring inside there because I've been building up the gold pieces into little towers and then crushing them like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch when he makes the Hook City and then destroys it. So you just hear me doing this in there the whole time.
So, so everything in the chest is like being rattled. They're kind of the soldiers kind of go up front, open it up. They see a little gnome just kind of like just hammering down. The soldiers look at the whole party. She with you?
Yes, unfortunately, she's with us.
So,
Unfortunately.
so the contents of this chest. What do you want us to do with it? There's gold. I mean, you found this on your journey.
It's true. We could just take it back. Buy some nice fish.
How much gold was that in the chest again? I believe it was 140 pieces.
150.
140.
Double checking with DM.
Oh, it was 140.
140. Okay, so I take the chest back. I take Milana out of the chest, and between each of us, I'll disperse the gold. 50 pieces to Birdie, 50 pieces to Milana, and I'll take the 40 pieces that would be my cut and give it to the soldiers and say, take my cut of this gold, 40 gold, and use it as you wish.
Very noble of you. We appreciate every little bit. Not necessary, but thank you. We definitely appreciate that. So this armory, you said, how much are we talking here?
I don't remember exactly what was found within the armory. We did end up clearing out the tower of all hostiles. There were 2 animate armors within the room, placed as sentries, we believe. But if you want to send a couple men out to take a look at it, you guys should have no issue retrieving what's in there.
What of Ades?
Yeah, what of him is a very good question. We seem to go blows at one another.
I
And
took
then
his kneecaps.
towards the end of the fight where it looked like he was going to fall, we were all overtaken by some force, and when we awoke, he was gone.
Oh, hold on. A force. What are you talking about?
Some demonic force took over us, showed us visions of hell on earth, and promised, more threatened, that hell will rise. And when we awoke, your proclaimed knight Ades was gone, and your princess was free.
Well, I can't say for sure what that is. I can't say for sure if perhaps he's learned a bit of magic, but that will have to be a focus of another time, unfortunately. I mean, these visions, maybe it's a spell, maybe it's a vision, maybe it's an omen. But after the success of today, we will have to take counsel with the king and talk in the court. We would like to invite you to the court for a meeting or briefing to kind of see what we can do, especially with this find in this armory. If what you say is true, this can definitely help us big time.
And when would this meeting take place?
We'll send for you tomorrow. Definitely, if you want to hit up the markets or relax for the rest of the day, by all means. Your room and board is paid for, and your meals. And of course, our end of the deal hands you guys 400 gold pieces for the job. A deal's a deal. The princess is back, and it's all we can ask for. Now, get some rest, do what you can, and we will see you tomorrow. We will send for you.
Okay. All right. How did he hand us the gold? I'm guessing in like a sack.
Yeah, it was a sack with like a dollar sign on it.
Okay. I go ahead and take that and start divvying out the same way.
Mm-hmm.
Back to hold on, opening notes. So I have names. Milana and Birdie. Obviously, this was a job meant for 4 people, but our 4th was not there. Are we going to include him in this cut?
It depends on how chaotic he is when we meet him again.
Okay, then for the time being, I will hold 200 pieces if you guys are okay with it, and hand each of you 105 gold, also dispersing the 14 gold we found as well.
Were you still holding Milana this whole time?
No, you were just in the chest. And
Yeah, you picked me up out of it. Did you just keep holding me, or did you just set me down?
I'll set you down. I'll set you down nicely.
No. If you're still holding me, I'm gonna try and crawl my way up onto your shoulders.
Okay.
Oh, well, sit up here.
Athletics checks on both of you.
I'm not gonna fight it. She can I will willingly let her sit on my shoulders like she's my parrot. I'm not gonna fight it.
So the shoulder curvature where it would be for his armor, you find a nice little seat for yourself.
And then you guys are cool with me holding 4th player's gold for now?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So there are a couple of shops in the town. There's also a couple of things, just whatever you can think of. I'll let you know if it's possible or not. There are a couple of magic shops, a couple of merchants and traders that come in and out of the town, and kind of your basic needs and basic shops of whatnot. So what would you like to do now, now that you've had this payment, time has passed, you're back into town?
I want to go find our 4th party member that was missing.
All right.
He's probably no longer hungover.
I think we should go find him.
Yeah.
So as you leave the tavern, you notice that a carriage of 6 donkeys starts to roll up and stop in front of you. These donkeys seem very familiar to you. About 2 really muscular strong men, a couple of hunters and a couple of dad bods, open the door and they start blowing these horns. If you're familiar with 2001: Space Odyssey or Ric Flair's entrance music, the bum 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 bum, and stumbles out a drunk satyr. In his glory, he brought his entourage. Satyr, please go ahead and describe who you are.
Before you see a 5'3" satyr, as mentioned before, drunkenly stumbles out of the. I was thinking more of a litter, like carried on shoulders.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Regardless, so with some sweet chestnut brown leg hairs going on all the way down, with some nice black hooves, as is the most fashionable, rimmed with silver, not like horseshoe, but like for cloven feet, and that's right. Wearing a chain vest obviously for protection. It only covers the most vital spots. The nose comes down and is very much a black nose, as you would imagine, on like at the tip, and furry going all the way up, like a sweet unibrow that goes to the tip of the nose. And he's got gray hair going on. It's definitely still some color going on, but he's a refined satyr, if you will. And one of the hired folk turns and says, yes, announces Sir Nunos Canterbury. And I take a bow. I'm late. I'm sorry. Hello, everyone. Did you already start the adventure without me?
This is our fourth party member that we were waiting for?
Yep.
Good. I'm so happy that you waited for me. As was said, I am Sir Nunos.
I'm gonna like lean back towards Milana and Birdie and like whisper, I think I'll be holding on to his gold for now. It might be better in my hands. He makes stupid spending decisions, looks like.
Nah, it looks like he makes smart spending decisions. We need to give this man all our gold.
I went down.
I will.
Okay. I set
While
Milana
they're
down on the
talking,
ground.
I find the
I'll
fluffiest
absentmindedly clean
one.
my nails.
I find the fluffiest donkey.
All right, give me animal handling or
Ooh, goody, 13.
13. All right. So you see a couple of poofy ones. They're very fancy donkeys. They have, it's kind of like sheep's wool. Surprisingly, like, oh, this is a weird breed of donkeys, and you're very attached to this one.
I love him.
It's
Are
a
they-
sturdy donkey from the mountaintops
Are these
of Cherbaloo.
creatures?
Say what?
Would they be considered medium creatures?
Yes.
Or well, that's
As big as a horse, but they are magnificent. Very strong. They can go through the highest Alps and the lowest valleys and stay warm and regulated throughout.
I love you.
How do you say your character's name again? Sir Nunos?
Sir Nunos Canterbury.
Sir Nunos. All right, cool. So we were both wrong.
I thought it was going to be Carnunos, just like the god, so I'm guessing 3 people were wrong.
Yes.
And I hope the way Sir Nunos sounds is what Keanu Reeves sounds like when he's an old man.
Keanu Reeves is not an old man.
No, he's
an old
excellent.
He's breathtaking.
So now that Sir Nunos is now part of the group, is there anything you want to do or in town? Maybe stock up some supplies, anything before we start a brand new day?
Is there a smithy?
Yes, there is a smith.
I would like to go to the smith.
All right, you head to the blacksmith.
I pull out my smith's tools.
Okay.
And I would like to make a request, Sir Smith.
Ah, yeah. What is it that you need?
I'm wondering if, primarily on my smith's hammer, we can get embedded the sign of Torm.
Ah, sign of Torm. How soon do you need it?
I do believe I'll be back on the road tomorrow.
Ah, no worries. I'll have it. It'll be done by the night, cooled off, and be ready for you tomorrow. Just be sure to pick it up before.
Okay. I also remove my left gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it to this as well?
Ah, no problem. I'd say about. It's an etching, so 2 gold.
Okay. I flick him 2 gold pieces.
All right, and he takes it in carefully. You do some paperwork, and now you have pretty much. Yeah, that's going to be taken care of tomorrow.
Okay, and then one more thing. I guess just a general store to pick up a potion of healing.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I need. Oh no, not in the blacksmith.
General store? Nothing?
Oh, well, health potions.
You can
Yeah.
do that.
Wonderful. I'll take your finest health potion.
You speaking just our normal health potions, a potion of healing, greater potion of healing? What would you take?
I want your cheapest one, but like in a nice, pretty bottle. To make it feel special.
So,
Walking out of the
it's like,
store.
yes, let me go ahead and fetch the ones that we haven't put on shelf yet. Give me a perception check.
Nice. That's not a D. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay, so you hear in the back, like, yes, he grabs a rag, and then you hear it spit shining it, making sure it's all clean and shiny.
Yes.
And he brings it out, And you see him like kind of dampen it in water too, and kind of clean it off a little bit more. He really like he's really shining it up.
Did you spit on my health potion?
No, I have allergies.
Do you think Birdie Cage is an idiot?
Give
Birdie
me
Cage knows all.
give me an intimidate.
Bale is sitting outside chuckling. Yes.
Oh my god, it's another nat 20.
So with your nat 20, he's like, I'm sorry, it's just, what I was just hoping spit shine. It's a clean way, just want to make it all shiny for you. I didn't spit in the bottle, but for your troubles, 45 gold for this.
Spit's gross. Spit's unsanitary.
This is as bad as the person trying to offer you eggs.
Yeah. You ever heard of the bird flu, sir?
He tells you 45 gold. Special discount.
Fine. Yeah. 45 gold. Done. Give me the potion.
Gives you the potion, a clean one.
Yeah, and some hand sanitizer. I don't trust you.
He grabs a bit of alcohol and lets you rub it on your hands.
Yeah, put it all over my wings.
Okay. You won't be able to fly.
It's fine. I ruffle them. Alcohol goes everywhere.
Okay.
Like a dog shaking.
Right. He's mortified.
Should have been mortified when we spit on my potion.
I'm good. Milana, is there anything you want to buy or do?
No.
All right,
I'm
and
just hanging out with Bale, like, and playing with one little piece. The toy for me.
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out there. What would you say?
I'm just hanging out with Bale.
All right.
With a gold piece. I already had, you gave us money beforehand. I bought the fun stuff. I'm good.
Sir Nunos, what would you like to do?
Came prepared, just as I was told in the letter.
All right, so would you all like to go rest up for the night?
What time of day is it?
It's probably getting close to nighttime because you guys were knocked out for a little bit. So by the time you travel back in there, it's probably late afternoon.
Okay. Can I make my way to the local barracks and see if there's any soldiers sitting around, maybe playing dice or cards or something like that, just gambling?
Okay. I'll let you go ahead and do that as your downtime. Anyone else?
I find small creatures and play with them.
All right. So.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I set up a thing of chess and begin playing appearingly against all 6 donkeys as they stare at the chessboard as we play back and forth. I move the pieces for them though.
Are you talking for your donkeys as well? Are you like Sven?
Crazy?
Go ahead, everyone give me a performance check.
Dice, where did they go?
21.
So we got 17 from Milana, 21 from the gambling.
Oh my gosh.
13.
All right.
6.
All right. So, Bale, you win about 4 gold from some dice and gambling.
Nice.
So, you can add that to your repertoire. Milana, you do happen to find some smaller creatures. Some of them halflings, some of them children. And,
Oh, I fully meant animals.
Oh, okay. So you find a couple of livestock.
I was looking for small beasts because then I can talk to them.
Yeah, you see a couple of farms with pigs and sheep and whatnot.
I go play with them. I fully meant animals.
Sir Nunos, you attract a small crowd. People going, what the hell is this guy doing? He's playing chess with donkeys. You like they start like whispering to each other and like, okay, that's weird. Honey, let's not go over to that man, satyr, whatever he is. And then
Be a man just as any other.
and, and Birdie, because you reek of alcohol, not a lot of people come near you. So,
I squawk at everyone.
all right. So, with that being said, it's time to rest up and sleep. However, Milana, as everyone's sleeping, you're having trouble sleeping for some reason. Like you just feel like when everyone's just sleeping, you just can't sleep.
I go find Bale's room.
Okay.
I go in
Okay.
and I poke at him. Bale, Bale,
I
sleep.
kind of like stumble awake. Hi. What is it, small
I
being?
can't sleep.
Why?
I don't know.
How old are you?
I'm not supposed to say.
I'm pretty sure you're old enough to go sleep by yourself. But I take the bedroll out of my backpack and place it on the ground. If you would like to sleep in my bed, you're more than welcome to.
I immediately curl up in the bedroll.
So you go into the bedroll and like kind of roll yourself up in a sleeping bag.
Burrito.
Unfortunately, you just can't sleep. So the whole night you're up all night, and unfortunately, when everyone else wakes up and it's a brand new day, you're gonna suffer through one level of exhaustion.
Did everyone else at least still get a long rest?
Everyone else did just fine.
Just not me.
I just want to make sure before I put in my long rest stuff.
All right, so it's a brand new day. You still get healed. You still get back to full Milana, but for some reason you just couldn't sleep.
Stupid. I don't like them. Dumb.
You can cure it you're with a long rest, but if you hit level 6 exhaustion, you die.
Why couldn't I sleep? This is dumb.
As we stumble awake, I want to make my way to Mr. Cernunos and ask him, since you'll be joining us in this party, what is your area of expertise? What do you bring to us?
Expertise is nature, the very place outside these walls. I have explored nature for decades, learning all that I can. And I believe that I may be the forefront authority on all that is nature.
Okay, this is my question to you. Oh, I gotta get your name again.
So I cast spells and do magic and such, yes.
Druid, cleric, or wizard, sorcerer, so I can put that down. This is me to you. You don't have to say it in character if you don't want to.
I cast spells from a prepared book that I prepare every morning, but also I pray, and I learn spells from the very divine.
They're a wizard, cleric?
Yeah.
2 wizard and 1 cleric.
I'm just trying to keep it for myself. Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right.
You notice his spell book is all bedazzled out.
Is what?
Bedazzled out.
I mean, yeah, basically. It's rimmed in an ivory made from the tusks of small creatures known as the minter crabs. And I took each piece and applied it slowly over a decade as
Insight
it
check.
was... What?
Insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 7.
You honestly, you can't believe it. A part of it you're thinking he's pulling your leg. At the another part, you're like, I don't know. I mean, 6 donkeys and 6 servants. It sounds like his behavior.
It does. He's okay. I'm just gonna sit there and stare and listen.
So as
As
all
long
of
as you listen.
So as all of you get ready for the morning, a notice has been left for you. Your It has the royal symbol on it, and it summons you to join their morning discussion.
Oh.
Boring.
One, we've got business.
Well,
You okay over there?
yep. I got a chip stuck in my throat. Sorry.
So let's go ahead with this event going on. Let's all roll initiative, just so I can kind of see like who would be allowed to talk at one point. If you have anything to say, we can kind of like what order if they ask you questions.
Oh.
So 20 or higher, 15 or higher.
19.
All right. What was that? Sir Nunos? 19.
Yep.
All right. 10 or higher. 5 or higher.
God.
8.
Oh my God.
Luckily, this is a conversation initiative.
Yeah.
My 3 was a real high roll.
Let's let the drunk and the child speak first.
Milana, are you visually tired per se, or are you kind of just still rumbling about?
I'm very much cranky.
I'm gonna pat you on your head, give you a nice little rub, and then pick you up and put you back on my shoulder.
Fine. I approve. I don't want to walk.
Precisely, little one. That's why I put you there.
To my litter and get delivered to the noble estate that we are headed to.
Yeah. They went without you. They're like, he was like, oh,
And I won't worry about that. Yeah.
yeah. He was like, oh, yeah. He just told us to show up there. Okay. He's paying us in advance, right? Yeah.
That's cooperative for you.
I'm not carrying you.
Decades has left me.
This
is a failure on my part.
So you head to the castle. Sir Nunos, your legs are a little wobbly and kind of buckling because it's been a while since you've walked.
Surely we're not taken, were they?
No, they're not.
Thank God. I take 10 horns and head off.
You
Also,
still-
a jug of water.
You have all your alcohol pouches with you and everything, and
Perfect.
you also
Every single one in a different horn, different shapes and different sizes. I collect horns from all sorts of creatures so that I can hollow them out and pour wine into them and share them on my adventures.
everyone as you say this out loud in the tavern, everyone just kind of looks at you. The hell is that guy? So you head to the castle and everything. You present your royal symbol, and you all head into a briefing room. You see that the king is yet to arrive. There's two spots, one for the king, one for Princess Sarah. And as you look around, you notice there's a lot of people in this room. So go ahead and give me a history check, everybody, to go ahead and see if you notice anything.
20.
Okay. We got a 20.
16.
Do I have a disadvantage?
You have disadvantage, yes.
Okay.
I have
That's what I was
15.
wondering. I have 11.
So, Sir Nunos, you notice that all the people in here are like barons, baronesses, knights, very important people. Like this is a big meeting. You notice that these people are either royalty, own land, or into knighthood. For the gnome Milana, you just feel very cranky that all these people are very boring and there's no animals here.
Not animals, there's no fairies, there's nothing fun. Nothing. I want the fairies.
To motion my hands around and mumble and whoosh, create a origami looking giraffe and hand it over. in an attempt to at least subdue the tirade.
I take the giraffe.
So willingly takes the giraffe, and it's movable. Where like you can put the legs together, take them apart. Legs together, take them apart. You hear a horn go off. Everyone stands up, and everyone's at attention. The king and the king arrives, and also Princess Sarah arrives as well. They all nod. Everyone takes a seat. The king speaks up and stands and lets everyone sit down. I, King Gren Kasov the First, I've come to you today with some interesting news. An update on what it is that everything has gone. One, my beloved Princess Sarah has returned safely. And we can all thank a couple of adventurers for that. I'm sure Nadir has spoken with them already. Oh, yes, Nadir kind of points you guys out. Everyone kind of gives you a round of applause. And they kind of like, oh, okay. And they kind of like acknowledge you and everything. You've been handsomely rewarded, and without your help, honestly, I couldn't think of what today would look like. Knights, soldiers, barons, and baronesses. Yesterday's quest was a grand victory. You see, our adventurers not only retrieved and was able to save Princess Sarah, but they happened to find supplies. A whole armory able to re-equip our soldiers. Better gear, more things we could possibly utilize in our dire moments to come. So we can rest well that we have enough armor to supply the army. People start giving a round of applause. People start clapping. Now, with that being said, that's not the end. The realm of Enon still needs to end this meaningless war and onslaught of the orcs. And I have two suggestions. May our adventurers, nay, our champions, please stand up. So, you all rise.
Well, I'm still sitting on Bale's shoulder, so.
I
These
rise with my shoulder. Halfway.
These adventurers, nay, champions, have done so much for us and are able to possibly help us turn the tide. With your permission, adventurers, I'd like to put you on quest. Things that we can special quests, special task force. We'll definitely pay you what we can, but all of the missions you do will definitely help the kingdom. And I do have a quest for you. But do you agree to serve my kingdom and our knights and our soldiers for the better, greater good of this country? So, Sierra,
What was the king's name again?
King. Oh, what's his name? Damn, I made up.
What's his name?
Gren, Grewyn. Kasav, Kasav.
Okay.
So Milana, you're first. What say you, young gnome?
Okay.
Looks at the satyr. Satyr? A head nod. Okay.
Yes. I agree. Yes.
Sir Dorf. Do you?
I bow my head in acknowledgement and agreement.
And of course, we cannot forget the good Arakakra. Do you?
Yeah, I feel like this could backfire real bad. But I'll say yes for now,
Okay.
pending bad things happening.
Like 3 cheers for our champions. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Everyone's cheering.
Hurrah!
Now, champions, we do have a quest for you. And my barons and baronesses, I ask for our champions to go and seek the knowledge and possibly the help of Matoya. Everyone in the room just loses it. Wait, what? Like they start arguing, they start yelling, "Order, order, order. Settle down, settle down." I know asking the aid of the senile witch isn't ideal, but the good thing is she is neither friend nor foe. But perhaps she has some insights on what's been going on. These orcs, their attacks. Has she been affected? I rather have, to be honest, I'd rather have a magic user not angry with us. That would be ideal. Everyone's kind of murmuring and not murmuring. If there's anyone who wants a question, this would be a good time.
Where can we find this Matoya you speak of, and why is she looked so ill upon?
Yes. To the north, she has a hut. Not that we disagree. Well, some of us disagree with her methods. She seeks knowledge. She seeks magic. Unfortunately, for some of us, it's not the ideal magic we are comfortable with. She doesn't serve us. She rejected our assistance before in terms of being part of our crew here. I don't know our kingdom. Yet, with every chance she's had, she's never attacked us. Her magic could be good. Some see some of her magic as evil, but not all of it. She's not afraid to learn new things. So, unfortunately, she exiled herself from our land.
What, is she like a necromancer or something?
She has dabbled a bit in necromancy. But for what purposes, we don't know. And if she were to go further and further with her magic, perhaps it could be some use to us. Perhaps we can strike a deal with her. I mean, an ally is an ally.
So do you have a map to her hut?
Yes. So Nadir will definitely provide you with a map and location of where she might be located at the moment.
Is there anything else we should know?
We can't mess this up. I mean, we will be able to rest easy with
the kingdom. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
We'll be able to rest easy with all the supplies you have found. We'll be able to take care of ourselves for a bit longer. But if she has any information on the orcs, on these attacks, anything at this point, anything will be great. We don't know their motives. We never had this much of an issue before, but it is something that we're kind of desperate. Without the armory, we'd be in deeper water. Any other questions?
When should we get started?
As soon as you can.
Are there fairies involved?
The king chuckles. Princess Sarah kind of chuckles as well. I'm sure she has some sort of magical little beings around her. She's not hostile unless you make her hostile.
Yeah.
So, we didn't leave on good terms, neither did we leave on bad terms.
Why did you already... I feel like you already said why you left. Did she just not like you?
Some of the people felt uneasy with her magical prowess. We do have wizards and magical shots, but she was going further with it. Some saying she can predict the future. Some saying she could mess with necromancy. And that's not something we definitely want to feel uneasy with.
Right. Innovation's bad.
What was that?
Innovation's pretty bad. I agree.
It's like, any final questions?
The road.
Very good. If there's any information you got, we'll definitely pay you for it. And be on. As today's session ends, I bid you all a farewell. The court ends. Birdie, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Huh. A 9.
Okay, so as the session ends, you don't notice that Princess Sarah approaches you with a couple of saltines in her hands. She taps you on the shoulder and offers it to you.
Yeah, it's because I'm a bird, isn't it? I take it, but I'm happy. I'm happy with it.
She also puts her arms out.
Yeah, that's weird. We had a thing.
Jump in her
The thing's
arms.
over. We had a moment, and the moment's gone. But thanks for thinking of me. Unless you're trying to carry me to Latoya's hut, and then I'm down.
She just gives you a hug.
Oh, I thought she was trying to carry me. Yeah, I'll give her a hug.
Okay. For some reason, it was a bit more complicated than intended. But yeah. Anything you want to do before you leave and head towards Motoya's hut?
I will stop by the smithy and pick up my gauntlet and smithing tool that now have the symbol of Torm embedded into them.
Awesome. So you get your weapons back, you get your armor back. I was like, yeah, and he noticed that he did very fine work. Like etching into something. It takes some artistry and everything. It's like, the finest work I've done. Notice you're a person of the Torm, so it kind of gives you the Torm little salute, I guess.
I'll flick him another piece of gold for the fine craftsmanship.
He's very appreciative. Anything you need, I've been more than happy to help you with.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, sir.
All right. So, as you're traveling on, you're heading towards Matoya's hut. On the
Matoya or La Toya?
Ma, M-A.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was like the Jackson sister.
If that was so, that would be a bard.
Latoya.
So after some time traveling, you notice you approach a tiny straw hut.
Okay.
A bit run down, some straw missing in some areas, and a bit of smoke coming out of the chimney. Everyone give me a perception check.
Ooh, that one.
Okay.
That's a 9.
A 5.
12.
All right, with the 12, you notice you smell a lot of these foul, just very foul smells. You can't really pinpoint what it is. It's definitely coming from inside. Like, oh, that hut stinks.
How close are we to the hut?
You're getting closer and closer.
I'll pop a divine sense. Any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of our current position?
No.
Okay.
I'm wondering if she's brewing a new concoction. Let's go up to her door and knock if you don't mind.
Yeah.
I am perfectly fine with this. Would you like me to lead the way, or would you like to do the knocking, Sir Nunos?
Here we go. I'm knocking. Watch it happen.
Right before you knock, you hear from the inside, yes, please come in, my children.
Mom?
I'll open the door and step inside.
I will follow Sir Nunos.
All right. So as you go,
I'm on your shoulder.
as you go inside, you enter, and it's very spacious. You see a lab, a lounge area, and a couple of doors. The walls are nicely constructed of wood and stone, and there's no damages that can be seen. However, there are pleasant and also very foul smells that you can notice that are brewing about. An old woman rises from her chair. Come, my children. What can Matoya do for you?
We have been... Apologies. We have been sent by King Grewin to ask about the oncoming orc onslaughts that have been ravaging the kingdom as of late.
Yes. King the king has sent you towards me. She looks around at all of you, kind of looks at the gnome, and kind of chuckles. Obviously, this isn't an assassination attempt.
What?
It's not an assassination attempt.
Oh, yes. No.
No, we are here on peacefaring.
Oh, peace. What of this peace do you need? What is it he asks of you to ask me?
To come back. They want, how do I say this in a nice way and not a bad one?
You
They
tell
would
me.
like it if you could help them out because they think you're very good at magic. Like, real good.
She chuckles. The very thing that scared the people. And they need back in my help. So,
Yeah,
People often fear what they do not understand.
it's true. I think necromancy's dope, girl.
she chuckles and looks at all of you. You know what? I'll bite. But to kind of prove your worth, I would like for you to go fetch something for me.
Okay.
As you see, I noticed that the orcs have not only misconvenienced the kingdom, but also me as well. You see, I've been waiting for a delivery, a parcel, you should say. I do believe the orcs have taken over and possibly have taken my items. If you could do the simple task, I mean, surely I can trust you.
Yeah.
Is there,
Okay.
do you know where these orcs might be?
She asks you all to take a seat. Please, reveal your map.
I'm guessing
I
Cernunnos.
pull,
Is
Yeah.
the chair really
I
comfy?
pull out a map, well, a case of maps, and I pull one note and another note. Here it is.
And
Yes.
I'll pull out an old map. It's
Okay.
very old.
Milana, what would you say before we continue?
Is the chair really comfy?
It is.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna try and curl up in it.
Okay. So, you kind of curl up and you kind of just knock out.
I'm tired.
Uh,
Cuddling my little giraffe origami giraffe.
She holds a horse.
I don't have a giraffe.
so,
I think that one probably would have disappeared, but I could make you another one.
Make me another one.
Because it's prestidigitation. I think it only lasts like an hour.
so she grabs a couple of crystals. She kind of is in a meditation, and the crystals spin around and pinpoint to a cave. I believe this is where you'll find the orcs.
Oh,
Of course, I don't know.
gloomy cave.
Looks like we're going dungeoneering.
Of course, if you find my
Spelunking.
parcel, that'd be great.
Lucky one would say.
Now, I can't guarantee your
Alright.
safety, but if you're successful, then we'll talk.
But you can't guarantee our safety?
Well, you're going on a dangerous mission.
They're orcs. They might stab us with an axe.
An axe.
Oh. Huh. Well,
I'm just shaking my head at the thought of being stabbed with an
I was gonna say, stabbed with an axe.
these are impressive orcs, okay.
Just so you know, many
Stab
axes
little axe
have a
has
little metal barb on the back that you can stab with, or on the bottom of the blade to bring down upon your foe, splitting the skull open with a spike. It stabs. It stabs like an axe.
So,
Such a stupid
As-
lizard.
as serious as can be. My 5-foot dwarf self just stands right in front of Cernunnos and just like, how many battles have you been in, Satyr? How many wars have you fought? To
I've
claim
not fought in one. I'm not a fighter. I'm an explorer.
With that, I turn around and just walk out the hut, like ready to just go to the cave.
I slowly melt myself out and of the chair and follow Vale.
Do you like Lilo and Stitch out of the chair, or like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because that knocked my maul off my back, I just grab the handle and start dragging it behind me because I'm too tired to put it back in its place.
I'm standing outside the door about 5 feet away. I just have my hand outstretched if Milana wants to climb back up to my shoulder.
I do.
Oh, you need me to lift you?
I'm tired. I just lift my hands up.
Oh God.
I'm
I place it
tired.
back on the shoulder, and I put her maul in my bag.
No, I need that. I can't lose it.
You're not gonna lose it. It's safe
I
in my
need
bag.
to kill its owner with it.
We'll get there. You just relax.
So you all continue on. You head into the land, and eventually you do find an area where Matoya has pointed out. As you approach this cave opening, you do notice that there are 2 orcs who are guarding the cave. But there also seems to be like rifling, like just kind of going through a backpack and just kind of like looking through it, see what, like tossing things aside, like useless, whatever, this is nothing. They're just kind of like spoils they found.
And they're speaking in a understandable language.
Does any of you speak Orc?
No.
You don't know what they're saying. You know that they mutter something and they kind of just toss it to the side based on their body language.
Okay.
Coming up, I'll place Milana back on the ground and hand her maul from my bag.
I'm going to. Excuse me, before we smash their heads in, let me give this a try. I'm going to cast a spell, waving my hands and then touching my throat, and then I'll saunter, skip, and present some jazz hands as I in Orc because I have comprehend language, so I can't speak. But excuse me, do you speak common?
They look at you. They throw the backpack to the side and start to approach you with their great axes.
Wait.
The slashing and stabby kind.
Good. Perfect. I'll be walking back.
How far away are they?
They're getting close.
No, I mean so obviously he had to walk to them. So how far from my position is he in relation to?
What's your speed?
25 feet.
35 feet.
They're gonna be. Oh wow. So they're like 30 feet from you, Sir Nunos, while like everyone else, you're gonna have to take like a turn or 2 to get up to them.
Seeing that they are quick approaching and not even speaking to each other, I'm going to cast an additional spell and point it at the guy with the pointier axe.
Stab your axe.
Yes, and he needs to make a spell DC save.
Cool. Which one?
Only a 14.
All of them. Just all of them.
Charisma.
Oh, okay.
Charm. Or wait. It's charm person. Is charm person charisma or wisdom?
That would be charisma.
Wisdom.
Let's take a look.
It's
I'm
in a
looking.
book. It's reading Rainbow.
I have too many spells and I don't have them organized well.
Charm person.
Here it is.
Spell. It is
Wisdom. It's wisdom.
Wisdom. All right. So the one you targeted got a 16.
Okay.
That's
So, confirming it is. Oh man, does 14 sound right for a spell DC?
Yes, because
it is 8
Ugh.
plus proficiency plus wisdom
Modifier. So
Garbage.
14.
Intelligence, but yeah.
Or sorry, yeah, whatever your spell casting modifier.
Garbage. Well, 14, he passed it.
So he looks at you. He's gonna go ahead and take his axe and swing it at you.
Oh my!
14 is actually pretty good for level 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw his stats. They're really good.
Yes, I rolled lucky this time.
I've
Unlike
heard both.
Like Snake.
Snake,
18 to
the
hit.
fastest little rodent. He hits. Yeah. I might have killed myself. Who knows?
This is the first and last time you'll see Sir Nunos. You take 7 slashing damage or stabbing,
Ouch,
whatever,
it hurts.
piercing. Everybody roll
No
initiative.
judgment's good.
Uh,
You said
Oh,
7,
I'm
right?
Yeah.
5 feet away. I'm so judging you.
Judge away.
Sir Nunos, you hear an audible face palm from the distance.
Several audible face palms.
It's a combination of
I don't want them to die.
20 or higher.
So you're gonna die?
21.
All right. 15 or higher. Ooh, 10 or higher.
12.
Oh, shoot. I got distracted. I got above a 20. Sorry.
He was dying.
Okay.
I'm dying, and so I was looking at everything my character will never do.
I've fallen and I can't get up. Birdie, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
Okay. All right. From the top, Milana, you see that your satyr friend has been stabbed by a great axe.
Oh God!
I'm cranky because
Yeah.
I haven't slept, and now I'm
Yeah.
angry at these orcs because they hit a friend. And they're what, 30 feet away?
Yeah, they got close to him.
So I guess I'll take my 25 movement speed just to run up so I can attack next time.
All right. So they see this very like crow's feet and dark around the circle-eyed gnome just kind of run after them. You see them visibly flinch, like what?
Like, oh my god!
Next up is Sir Nunos.
Oh, it's my turn. Good. I shall.
Oh, damn it. I should have remembered my cool abilities.
Why would you do that?
I have no idea. All right, I am going to disengage and run into the forest.
You run past the gnome, like you know how like the Looney Sonic the Hedgehog like figure 8 type of running. You just get up and start running out. You got out of there.
You can't do much after.
No, that takes you.
disengaging, right?
You
Perfect.
unless you're a rogue, that takes up your turn.
That's what I figured. I'm down.
Bale, your turn.
I was just a distraction, I swear.
It is Bale's turn.
Like, my head is going back and forth between watching the satyr run into the forest away from the orcs and back to the halfling who ran into the orcs.
I'm a gnome.
And then I'm going to join your gnome. Sorry, I keep calling you a halfling. The gnome. I'm going to brandish my warhammer in my right hand, my shield in my left, and I'm going to charge forward, yelling a guttural war cry, and try to intimidate the 2 orcs.
All right. Wisdom save.
No, just base intimidation. Me trying to just scare them. No save, nothing. Like yelling or whatever.
Okay. So just like a war cry. No abilities or anything.
Yep. Correct.
Okay. Cool. Next up is them. One of them is going to go ahead and go towards the gnome. Does a 16 hit?
Barely.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so you're gonna go ahead. Ooh, 13 damage.
Owie.
And the other one's gonna head towards Bale. Does probably not a 14 hit?
No, that will miss.
All right. Next is Birdie.
Yay. Okay. So I'm going to go up to them with my hand axes. I'm gonna hit the one on Milana with my hand axes
Okay.
and squawk while I do it. That's gonna be exactly. What is the plus 7? So it's gonna be a 26 and an 18.
Both hit.
Yes. Perfect. Okay. Oh, 6 and 10, 16. 16 damage.
Oh wow. So you squawk with the power of with a bird. Please go ahead and describe your killing blow.
I go for the arms. I just like go straight through his arms, and he just like has blood spurting out.
Nice.
And he just falls over, and I laugh in bird.
Yeah, his arms just fall to the ground, coughs at you. It's just a scratch, and falls over.
I look in horror and disgust at my bird friend as she smiles at whatever she's doing.
I squawk.
Next up is Milana.
I'm even crankier now because two didn't get to hit him, and now he's dead. So I enter a rage.
All right.
And which releases a nice surge of wild magic. What could it be? Where is it? There it is. Number 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
Nice.
So I'll go for the one that's on Bale now.
Go for it.
I'm gonna reckless attack him with my maul.
Do it.
Which means, ooh, goody! That's a 24.
Oh, that hits.
Goody. So 2d6. That will be 10 damage.
All right, so you
into the kneecap.
Since it got more than half its HP, you hit its kneecap, and like you see his leg kind of buckle from underneath him, and he's now taking a knee. Like he's now like eye level with you.
I'm gonna kill you.
It is now Sir Nunos' turn.
Can I do subdual damage? Not subdual. What's it called? Knocking him out damage rather than killing.
You mean non-lethal?
That's the one. Non-lethal.
You can.
I choose to perform a non-lethal horn attack.
Okay.
Why?
I run out of the bushes and smack him, hopefully in the back of the head, and hoping to knock him out.
Oh, he goes down. I'm killing him.
If she doesn't, I will.
You are all barbarians.
So it's a total of 15 to hit. Is that all?
That hits, yeah.
I hit him! Hooray! I hope this is the only time. Shoot. Wrong page. There's my horns. My horns. A D4. Yes. 1 damage.
So you kind of headbutt him, but it looks like he kind of just turns to you and looks at you eye to eye, like, the hell was that?
Oh crap!
Like he's more confused than hurt.
Help them.
Now it
I'm
is
afraid I might be hurt.
Bale. It is your turn.
I'm going to take a swing with my warhammer.
This thing is now like eye level with you.
That's a 10.
That's a miss.
Wait, he's eye level with Bale or with me? Because there's like a 2-foot difference.
No, there's like a 2-foot
But
difference.
you can see him trying to get back up. He's not prone. He's just like
Okay.
slowly
His
getting up.
belt button is eye level with you. That's a new
Realize
occurrence.
we're all a team of short people
I'm the tall one.
at
So
5'3".
That's right.
So Milana, you're the one that hit it last, so it's gonna go ahead and try to attack you.
Oh, please hit me. Please hit me.
20.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. It's going to hit you with 8 damage.
I take 4 because I have resistance.
All right. How much does he
Shoot him
take?
He takes 2 damage.
So he feels this force just like bounce back at him. Like, whoa. Like he was not like it kind of makes him stumble. He kind of buckles a little bit with his kneecap.
I envision, as soon as he hits me, you just see like this little light of magic come around my body and then just jut right back at him.
Nice. Now, Birdie, your turn.
Wonderful. I think what happened last time was perfect. So I'm gonna take my 2 axes. I kill him, I win. So I'm gonna hit him with my axes.
Do it.
If I don't drop the dice off the table, it's fine. Okay, so we got ourselves a 15 and a 22.
They both hit, but go ahead and describe your killing blow.
Wonderful. I'm just gonna go ahead and decapitate, just because I can.
All right. So you go ahead as he's trying to stand back up for the final time. You go ahead and stop that by cutting his head off.
Oh, too bad. Anyway, they're dead.
All right. So they're both dead. What would you guys like to do?
My rage ends.
Do they have anything on them that's like useful?
So as you look at them, they have their great axes, about 10 javelins in total, and 2 hide armor.
Oh.
Would you like the great axis, Birdie?
I would like the great axes, and if no one else wants the javelins, I kind of want those. Too.
I would like. Hold on, let me take a look at the javelin real quick and see if I can actually use it.
Most people could.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. If you're looting the bodies, I'm gonna be looking at the teeth, the nails, how their feet hold up. If they do they wear shoes, or are they these like true like feral humanoids? What's the situation with these guys?
Okay, so you start taking notes, and then all of your traveling.
I got a 20 investigation.
Your entourage just circles around you. Kind of like taking notes with you as you're analyzing the whole thing.
Where did they come from?
They do that. So they are humanoid. They do wear clothing, shoes, and whatnot.
There is a female elf. She wears clothing that allows her to hide in the woods as she hunts. And her name is Tadasi Chididgawen. There is Bobala Patrick, who is a human male. He is the guide. He gets us places. He's the cartographer, you know. There's Georgia Monica. She's a tiefling lady. She's our medic and vet and takes care of all that business. We got Turnus Neptuna, a Asmir male, also the cook. You got Upo Udbuks, is a Tabaxi female. She's the expert climber and acrobat. And then you got Iona Holda, who is a hobgoblin male and is the linguist.
So, like, as you're looking at it, so based on your investigation, you know that orcs are strong. You notice a lot of muscle mass. You notice a lot of, like, they're pretty strong. They're civil in a sense of, you know, they wear clothes, the clothing, they have shoes and everything.
Like they were nourished or malnourished?
Oh, they're nourished.
Okay. Strong group here.
I go to the backpack they dropped.
Okay. So as you look at all the things they dropped and everything they kind of threw aside, you notice that you see a brightly colored patchwork backpack bearing a logo of a local traveling acting troupe. It is a entertainer's pack.
How many javelins were there?
What's in it?
All right, let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. Entertainer's pack.
while you're pulling that up, I'm going to take out some pliers and remove the sharp, pointy teeth of the orcs and save them for a project for later.
Okay. So give me survival.
Miss Birdie, how many javelins did you take?
There are 10. I haven't taken any yet.
Okay. You mind if I get 2 of them, and then you can have the rest?
13.
You can have 2.
Okay.
Yeah. You have 5.
No, two's fine. You can have.
I'll take 8.
So go ahead and roll me a d4 there, Sir Nunos.
1.
You got 1 tooth.
The others broke, or I couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't really pull them out. They were pretty well kept. And for the entertainers pack, you got it's a backpack. You got a bedroll, 2 costumes, 5 candles, 5 days of rations, a water skin, and a disguise kit.
Oh, take the disguise kit. I ignore the rest.
All right, so you have a disguise kit now.
Then you said one of your people was a medic, Joseph.
Make any skill checks for us.
I hurt.
I could take a look, but she is exclusively for amongst themselves and the animals that we try to study. Do you understand?
Pain.
Look,
Pain.
investigation, nat 20 or 26.
Like she is.
It looks like you did not sleep last night. Perhaps you had bad dreams?
I had no dreams. You have to
Interesting.
sleep when you dream.
How long has it been since you haven't slept?
Right.
Has this ever happened to you in the past?
Who are you? Just
I'm
heal
trying
me.
to help.
These stupid orcs like halved me.
Oh, here you go.
I'll. That would be 6 health to you.
Sleep.
And while I'm at it, anybody else need a little? Otherwise, I'm gonna take a little off the top.
No, I'm good.
Are you good, or did you need another?
I don't think. Oh, me? If you have another, that'd be great.
Here you go. 9 health back to you.
Yay!
All right, I'm sorry for jumping out. I really had hoped that this was a tribe of peaceful orcs. I've been searching a long time.
There's no such thing as peaceful orcs. They're warfaring people.
I'm sure
There's no such thing as a peaceful humanoid in general, I believe. But we can always strive for better. Let's get in there.
In the cave? Okay. Let's walk in the cave.
All right. So let me bring up my page here. So as you enter the cave, it's starting to get dark. If you don't have low light or dark vision, you cannot see. The entrance is not too far away, but barely gives you enough light to see in the first place. However, due to the commotion earlier, I need you all to go ahead and give me a perception check.
Still disadvantaged. Well, that's a good roll either way. 19.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
12.
13, yeah. 12, nice.
Okay. So based on all of you got some pretty good rolls. So you start hearing a lot of footsteps go from walking to running towards your direction. None of you speak orc. They are running.
Comprehend language on.
All right. So you notice that they're saying, "What's that commotion outside? Quick, to the entrance."
Oh, I'm gonna have to enter rage in.
Do we?
Everybody, stand back!
As I cast a spell called Earth Tremor. As soon as I see them, I'm going to prepare action cast
Okay.
Earth Tremor.
Anyone else want to prepare anything?
I'm gonna
Like,
stand not directly, but maybe about 5 feet in front of Sir Nunos.
Can't do that. I only have 4 spell slots and I've used them all.
I expected that.
Bitch!
I'm going to get my hand axes out and ready for an attack.
I have my maul ready, and I'm just on the brink of going into rage.
All
Doing
right.
the same. Just sitting there waiting for the attack to come. I'm gonna guess we're all kind of like pyramid in front of Cernudos kind of thing, or arrowhead
Yeah,
in front of
I would say
Cernudos.
so. Yeah, it's kind of like a triangle.
Staff that has a giant pine cone upon it, ready to bash upon the head of any foe.
Giant pine cone?
All right. So you notice that there are 5 orcs coming your way.
Oof.
So you had a spell?
He does.
Lied.
Okay.
It went nowhere.
Okay, so you see 5 orcs coming your way. What do you all do?
Are they within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Conquering presence.
Ooh, okay. So what do you have to do?
They need a DC 12 or they are frightened of me, which means they will run in the opposite direction.
All right.
Hopefully.
Okay. That one passes. That one fails. That's one. That one passes. That one passes.
Oh, do you have a tower?
Yeah, I do.
I made him the tower.
Very nice.
People on the stream won't be able to see it, but here it is.
Wow.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a castle.
It also has an initiative tracker right
I
here.
made him an initiative tracker too.
It's awesome. Nice combo.
Are we doing the same initiative?
No, it's gonna be a new initiative. 2 of them ran away.
Okay. At the beginning of their turns, or is the beginning of the end? Hold on. Let me check. Creatures at the end of so they spend their action running away from me until they no longer can, and at the end of each of their turns, they can make that save again.
Okay. So there's 3 of them. Everyone roll initiative.
Oh,
Wait.
Jesus.
Bruh.
20 or higher. All right, 15 or higher.
Did you not hear the noises we just made?
10 or higher.
Oh my god.
Oh,
what?
really? Okay, well, 5 or higher.
7.
8.
Oh dear God, you're so lucky. There's only 3 of them now.
You're welcome.
What did the other 2 get?
0.
All right.
Nat 1 - 1, baby. Woo!
All right. So the 3 orcs are gonna go ahead and attack you.
They're just gonna slaughter us.
Me?
Maybe we'll see. The first one's gonna go ahead after Birdie.
What? I don't even know him.
It goes and attacks. A 10 does not hit you.
Oh, no.
The second one is going to go after Milana.
No.
A 7's not going to hit you.
Oh, very much. I told him no.
The third one is going to go after Sir Nunos.
So hold on. To get to Cernunos, since we are in like an arrowhead in front of them, do they invoke attacks of opportunity to get through us?
Oh wait, so everyone's standing in front of Sir Nunos.
Yeah, that's why we're at like an arrowhead in front
I'm the
of
center
Cernunos
of a
and he's
flying
behind us.
V.
That one will take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Is that from each of us? From one of us? How's that gonna work?
Since you said you were going to be in front of him directly, you take
Yep.
the attack of opportunity.
Okay. With my warhammer, that's a 20 to hit. Not nat. That's a dirty 20.
All right.
For 6 + 3 is 9 damage.
Whew. He felt that. So he's gonna go and turn his attention back to you, Bale, instead of Cernunos.
Yeah, that's why I thought you're not getting past me.
Let's see, a 24 to hit.
Maybe I should let you pass.
10 damage.
Ow.
Next up is Birdie.
Hey, so I'm gonna do my double attack because it works real well. I'm gonna take my little hand axes. I'm gonna go after one of the ones in front of me, probably whoever's,
Attacking you.
Why don't you use those new great axes we
yeah.
just
Because
Extra stabbing.
I can only hold one. Like until I get ripped, I can only hold one. So I want the two because I get way more damage by doing the two. Okay, so we got ourselves a 20, but not natural.
Okay.
And a 22.
Both hit.
Beautiful. Okay, let us look here. Oh, wow. Okay, we have a... No. 18.
Whew. Describe your killing blow.
Oh, I hit him with a battle axe. No, hand axe. I just hit him in the stomach, and I
She
just
stabs him with an axe.
Yeah, so I take the pointy end of the axe.
All right, so now it is Milana's turn.
I rage, which means more wild magic. Oh, what do you know? It's the same one from before. So basically, if I get hit, you're gonna take d6 of force damage.
Sounds good.
And I reckless attack this fool in front of me.
Go for it.
I don't. I got an 8.
Ooh, unfortunately, you do not hit.
I twinkle my nose, and all of a sudden you re-roll your die.
Oh!
Chronology wizard, and I mess with time.
Okay. Roll for a 21.
You did it.
I'm really confused.
One
all of
sec.
a sudden.
Are you the wizard that can give a different die to someone?
So the divination one allows you to roll 2 at the beginning, and that one's pretty baller.
Okay.
But this is the school of I can't say it right, but chronology or something like that. And it's the same basic idea, but it's twice a day I can make an attack roll, saving roll, or ability check. So all sorts of things.
Okay.
Reroll.
Okay, so you give rerolls. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, go and do your damage.
Yeah, alrighty. Go for the kneecap.
Spells, I've got a few tricks.
Oh, goody. I got a 15. 15 damage.
Whew. So, describe your killing blow.
Completely mad, raged at him. And so I just swung right at him, but it seemed like he just I took his knees right out from under him. Like he no longer has knees. Got real confused because time got weird and I could hit him. Which, yeah.
To the very
He
realm
bled out
of
through his
time.
several arteries after his kneecaps were fully removed from his legs.
All right. Next up is
Super confused right now.
Sir Nunos.
Oh! I think I might have gotten skipped because I rolled a 20, but regardless.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Fair enough. So I rolled a 16. It doesn't matter. I'm good with whatever place. It's all good. I'm going to drop my pine cone staff and instead pull out. Hacha! It's my crossbow. And I'm gonna try and shoot the closest orc in the foot.
So that'll be the one next to Bale.
But I miss.
Yeah. Okay, you
I
missed.
just hear a crossbow like chink get ready behind me. I'm thinking to myself, where the hell was he keeping that?
When you missed, it wasn't on that one, was it?
No, it was a 4 plus 2, 4, 10.
Okay.
I think that can't be right.
No, there's
Check.
plus 2 plus 4.
2 plus 4 plus 10. you know.
It's proficiency plus dexterity, so that's 6 plus 4. That's 10.
Okay. Now is Bale's
Roll
turn.
my character next time of +4 to Dex and Intel. Oh.
Gillis, the bonus definitely helped me out.
Swinging with my Warhammer once again to the same guy. Has a 23 to hit
Oh yeah.
for max damage 11.
Whew. Oh yeah. So describe your killing blow.
I'm gonna take my Warhammer and smack it right into the side of his temple and just watch as his skull just caves into itself.
All right. It is Oric's turn. One of them passed, so he comes back to the battle, and he's gonna use his bonus action to aggressively approach Bale. He was able to witness the ending of his friend's career, but
Say lightly.
a 10 does not hit you.
That will miss.
All right, and for the other one, okay, so you start hearing footsteps coming back to you guys. It is now Birdie's turn.
Okay, so whichever one's closest to me, there's one on Bale, right?
Yep.
But there's also one approaching.
He's too far for you.
Is he within 50 feet?
Yes.
Because that's my
Well,
speed. Well, flying.
One turn.
I can't
2
really-
turns.
Can you see in the dark?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you could if you want.
Yeah. Can I? I don't know if I can hold the battle axes and well, I guess if I like flutter
Wait,
crazily.
don't you have Aarakocra? They have wings, but they also have arms.
Yeah.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You
I
just
look
had
down. I look down and I go, "Oh, damn! I have arms." And then
Wait, hold on. What? I'm also on this too. Hold on.
Aarakocra. We're gonna do an image search. While that
You are.
That
Where's
was
your
like a big bird.
fucking bird? You have arms.
What? I
idiot.
thought it was like a big bird
Holy crap.
situation that the arms were the wings.
Very well. I'm gonna turn
No,
up the
I
brightness.
was
Oh my
thinking you were a
god!
Tengu.
Life is opened up. I am.
Oh my god.
Oh. Okay.
this, so after this realization,
Like,
Uh,
oh, sure you would.
I didn't Google it before I did it. I was just like, I want to be a bird. Okay, so
I thought you looked like a Tengu. That's what I thought this whole time.
so you
So,
start.
yeah.
It's a baller race.
There's feeling in your hands again, and you start to grab your great axe, and you
I've been hitting everyone with my wings. I just duct taped the weapons on.
And now see why Efren says you couldn't fly when you put alcohol all over your wings.
Okay, so I fly at the one that's farther away with my little hand axes in my actual hands. Wow, I thought they were like wing axes, but they're not. And I'm gonna hit him.
I'm gonna make a shirt that says I have arms.
Question mark.
People in the chat, if you want a T-shirt that does that, let us know.
What happened?
I have arms?
I have arms.
What are these?
That's gonna be the title of this episode. I have arms.
On the back needs to be some sweet angel wing like tattoo going on. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got
So the
two
wings
20s, but not natural.
Yeah, they both hit.
Heck yeah, I rolled 2 13s. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for me. We are right. Well, not for me, but like for
Falling.
Oh, okay. 20.
Whew. With your newfound arms, describe your killing blow.
I take my amazingly newfound arms, and I just I hit him in the crotch. Oh, I just hit him.
The first thing you do with your arms is hit someone in the crotch.
Yeah.
All right.
This
I
tracks
also
with
found
the-
out I'm a 12-year-old boy. It's fine. Okay, cool. Let's yeah. Yeah, I just hit him.
He's dead.
Cool.
You
Bye.
realize how powerful your arms are. Like, whoa, I should use these more often.
I should stop duct taping weapons to my weapons.
I've really been inhibiting myself, haven't I?
Better is you used your arms to duct tape the weapons to your wings, but completely forgot you could use your hands.
Yeah.
You've seen Talladega Nights when he thinks he can't use his legs and he stands up every now and then. It's like that. All right. To Milana, your turn. There's one orc left.
I recklessly attack him. Aim for
Well-
those kneecaps. Ooh, for a 24.
That hits.
And that is a math. I can do math. It's okay. 14 damage.
All right. Describe your killing blow.
Let's just say I was aiming for his knees. I missed, got a little higher, and he's now, bleeding out from internal organ failure.
All right. So he has what? Hepatitis A?
All of them.
A through Z.
I hit him so hard, his balls went right back into his body, just ricocheted around, destroying everything.
All right.
Cringes just a little bit.
For people watching, this is not family friendly. It stopped being family friendly when the discovering of arms.
Yeah.
And that is the end of that battle. As a quick little PSA to everyone, if you want to help our companions get awesome magic items, if we hit 50 followers, doesn't have to be tonight. It could be the next time. They're gonna get something awesome on the chart.
It's tonight or never.
Alana could cause with their special item.
If you're watching this on Twitch, awesome. If you're watching on YouTube, that's awesome too. So stay tuned. We are gonna continue this right now.
And back to it.
And back to so what do you all do? That you have a bunch of 5 dead orcs.
I'm going to take my hand axe that I have stowed away in my backpack. I'm going to go to each orc and cut off their right ear,
Okay.
and then make a little ring of it and kind of like attach it to my pouch.
Why
I
am
have-
I the concerning one?
Because you discovered your arms.
Oh.
What? Okay, I'm doing this for proof of death once we get back to the king, as well as proof to the
outside.
queen, or not the queen, the witch. When we return to her as well. Like, yes, we can walk back after a time and say, "Hey, yeah, we killed the orcs," but a ring of ears is a pretty good way to say, "Yeah, we killed the orcs."
To continue into the cave.
I also attempt to take some teeth.
I'm
I leave.
taking teeth. I'm taking my left hand that is adorned with the symbol of Torm, and I'm going to touch myself and heal for 10 points.
Gross.
I hope you do that in the corner.
As soon as we discovered arms.
So, lay on hands myself for 10.
When did you know you became famous? Oh, when I discovered arms.
And then I learned you could stab people with axes.
Yeah.
This is just a time of discovery for us.
Yeah.
This last hour.
When you explore the world, every day is a day of discovery.
It is.
So
It is.
you notice that Sir Nunos, you notice that all of your people have been taking rigorous amounts of notes. Axes can stab, arms
Yes.
work.
All is exactly what I would hope.
So do you continue on? Anything else you want to do?
I was going down the cave.
All
I
right.
wanna
It's
Follow
basically just a hallway of a cave, right?
Yep.
Do they
But-
have? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Birdie.
Do they have cool weapons?
If you look around, here's what they have.
Actually,
I'm
before we
looking.
continue on, can we take a quick rest? 15-minute. Quick, short rest.
In game.
First was an
In-game.
hour.
Okay.
In-game.
Yeah.
Short rest is 15.
Short rest is like an hour.
Oh. Do we have time to take short rest? I don't know if we're on a time constraint here. If we don't have time, cool.
I I say we took a look at the next room and then decide. Unless everyone else feels spent.
I surprisingly agree with Sir Nunos.
So, Birdie, back to you. There's a total of 5 great axes, 30 javelins, 5 hide armor,
Oh, shit.
and one of them has a little like a little necklace of a monkey carved from black wood with gold beads for eyes. It's worth about 7 gold and 7 silver.
Can I take it and like examine it to see if it does anything special?
Yeah, sure. Like magic wise, mechanical wise.
Both. I just want to inspect the heck out of this thing.
Uh,
It's gonna be so inspected.
Arcana first, and then investigate.
Sounds good. Let me. What is my Arcana? Oh! And I get advantage on Arcana, actually. I think it's because I'm a bird. I can't prove it. Oh no, it's because I'm a blood hunter. I forgot I was a blood hunter.
Just like arms.
Oh, forgot you were a blood hunter.
15 for Arcana.
Okay, so it just seems like nothing magical about it. It's finely carved. Go ahead and give me our investigation.
Ooh, I also have advantage. Oh, I don't need it because I got like a 24.
So this is not a. You notice that there's nothing magical, nothing properties. You just know that this is, people kind of flaunting off jewelry and whatnot. It's jewelry essentially.
Dang, I'm gonna put it on.
All right, you're blinging.
I'm blinging. I'm gonna forget I'm wearing it. That's fine.
All right. So do you continue into the next room?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I for sure have. I left.
All right. Amongst a small cluster of mushrooms in this next room, a giant fungus dominates the scene. The patterns decorating the hairy cap of craggy fungus are reminiscent of wild cat's pelts. A faint odor of the forest air can be barely detected upon the lazy air currents here. And the cave continues on. Is there anything you want to do?
Is it a
How
magic?
tall are these giant mushroom tree things?
Yeah, they come about up to Milana's knees. They're pretty big.
Can I use my magical awareness? Where'd it go? What'd I do? The magical awareness, which means I can locate any spell or magic item within 60 feet as long as it's not behind total cover, and I learn the school of magic if it's a spell.
Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of magical property of these mushrooms. You just don't know what it is.
Can I Arcana check?
Sure.
Oh, I still have disadvantage. I'm still exhausted. Well, we'll find out.
Well, acknowledge nature.
Ooh, 11.
No, you don't know. You don't know what it would be.
Can I look at these mushrooms as a bird?
Yeah, go ahead.
Are there badgers?
I get it. Ooh, it's a snake.
An 18, but I also have advantage.
Okay, so you know that through history and through some magical study that this mushroom might be a component, or it might have some properties of visions and seeing the future.
Oh shit! I'm gonna eat some.
Your magic mushrooms.
All right,
I
so
take a giant bite.
hey, your eyes start to dilate. You kind of go through this vortex, and through you just kind of see a whole bunch of things. You see a wizard inside of a tower. And because you ate such a big piece, there's some key parts that are kind of be blocked off by mushrooms, so the tower's infected with fungus. You also see his crystal orb that he's trying to look through is actually a fungus or a mushroom. A magical storm swirls, and then you kind of bump back into reality.
It's a trip, guys.
Was it good? Was it good? Was it good?
It looks like you had a fun time.
And I'll pluck a mushroom. You said they're big, holding my arms, one big mushroom.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, I'm gonna attach it to my pack and put that back on and be ready to go.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take some with me too. That was a good trip.
I'll chop a couple pieces and throw it in my bag as well.
All right.
Continue on then.
Sandwich later.
PSA announcement: don't do drugs. Just carry lethal amounts.
Yeah.
Don't do that either. don't
We've never done
jackass.
Fantastic idea.
With advice.
Don't, yeah.
Shape these into weapons and stab our foes, and they will die in bliss rather than in pain.
It's a matter of
Okay, but
giving
you've never done anything but
Yeah.
non-lethal damage.
As Pee Wee
you
Herman
stab
once
someone
said,
with an axe.
"This is crack." All right.
Are we really saying Pee Wee Herman on here?
He did a PSA back in the 80s about drugs.
Pee Wee Herman. Okay.
In the next room, the mushroom path continues. You notice that the trail of mushrooms continues. There happens to be growing into a clump of earth before you is a single mushroom. Like,
This mushroom.
you notice that this one looks a little different. It's by itself while the other ones kind of grew together.
Knowledge nature. Is that a living mushroom? 24.
Ooh, okay. So you notice that it is different from the previous ones. You know that this one has medicinal properties.
It's not gonna hurt us. It'll heal us, maybe.
I take a huge chunk out of it.
Okay.
Hold up. I'll take just a small smidgen, like, you know, the quarter of a pinky nail's worth, and taste it.
Okay.
And take some water, swish it around in my mouth, and then, as long as nothing is giving me warning signs, I'll swallow that little sliver.
Okay. So you, Sir Nunos, you're gonna heal 1 HP because, like, you know, you felt really good. For you, Birdie, since you ate a good chunk of it, and
Oh, I didn't eat it. I just took it.
oh, you just took
like
it.
A hoarder.
Okay, so you took it.
Cool.
Feel invigorated. Definitely take a piece for later, or now. I don't care.
Do you want to do like an Arcana check, nature check?
Ooh, yeah. I'd like to check on this, probably with Arcana.
Arcana, 22. My 2 favorite skills.
Oh.
I became a cleric.
Okay, that was an 11.
Okay, so based off of Sir Nunos' study, you notice that the mushroom that Birdie now obtains, whoever eats the whole thing will have twice the amount of healing for the next 2 days.
Oh.
48 hours.
The whole mushroom.
Yep. So whatever Birdie is holding, whoever eats that whole thing will have 48 hours of double healing.
That sounds like the dream. I hoard this for later.
The mushroom left. If not, let's go.
Will it make me
Is
sleep?
there any more of that mushroom, or is that there's 1 serving's worth?
That was it. There was only 1.
Let's move on.
All right. So you continue down into this cave. It's getting darker and darker, and you know that it's been like a big kind of like serpenty hallway type of thing, like going twists and turns. In this area, you notice that in the cave, you start to see patches of dirt that's been dug up, a bunch of spider webs everywhere. Sticks, stones litter the floor in this area. What would you all like to do?
Be the bones. Do they look like they were eaten by a carnivore or an omnivore?
Ooh, give me survival or nature.
A knowledge nature is 16.
What does it matter what it was eaten by?
So you know.
Stop me and continue on.
So you notice that this thing was eaten, and you start to hear little clacking from the stones from towards the webs. Go ahead.
For us.
Birdie, go ahead.
Oh, can I grab one of the bones? Just
Uh,
hold it in my actual hand.
sure. Descending from the wall is a large carrion crawler. Everybody, roll initiative. So for those who don't know what a carrion crawler is, it's this very long, like slug-like, worm-like creature. It's large, so it's bigger than everyone in this party, and it has tentacles and teeth and everything around its face.
That is horrifying to look at.
All right, so let's go roll initiative.
Which is what we're here for. To be terrified.
20 or higher.
No.
15 or higher.
19.
Ooh.
No one.
15.
Okay.
Oh god.
That kind of looks like my chihuahua.
10 or higher. It acts like your chihuahua.
11. Yeah, my chihuahua.
Agate looking thing.
5 or higher. What did Cernunos and Milana get?
I got the 19.
I did not hear you, sorry.
Rolling 16, it's marvelous.
You rolled a 16. Okay.
But I got a 20. I rolled
God, would
16.
you
Added
listen
them.
when we call?
I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up now.
All right, so with the 20,
He's too drunk.
with
I
the,
water my wine like a gentleman. I've barely even had a horn.
this water is wine. It is Cernunos is first.
It is scary.
How close is it?
It's like within 25 feet, 30 feet of you guys. It's large, so it takes up a couple of spaces.
Well, then that means I am going to draw. Oh, yeah, I'm going to draw. No, actually, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to cast the cantrip, or light is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yes, I cast the cantrip light and pull out my crossbow.
Okay. It is now Milana's turn.
Oh god. I rage for the last time.
All right.
Getting tired, so the wild magic that comes is oh 3. An intangible spirit
Ooh, what does that do?
in this form of a pixie. Bye, Milana. It appears within 5 feet of a creature of my choice, so I pick the carrion crawler.
Okay.
At the end of my current turn, this current turn, it'll explode, and it will have to make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. And then until my rage ends, I can use this effect again, summoning another spirit as a bonus action.
All right.
So an adorable little pixie shows up right next to this crawler. And then I'm going to reckless attack
All right.
for 15.
15 hits.
Yay! Ooh, goody! That is 16 damage.
Ooh, nice.
And then my pixie explodes.
All right, so dexterity saving throw. 7.
Ooh, no. That's a no. So one more d6 for 2.
Awesome. Next up is Bale.
I will cast Arbor of Agathis on myself. That gives me 5 bonus HP, and then I will walk up so that I am next to Milana, and that will end my turn.
All right. It is the Carrion Crawler's turn. Since you're the one who hit it, Milana, it's going to go ahead and attack you. That armor thing, does it have anything else? Bale?
No, it's just if it hits me, it takes cold damage.
Okay. So it was hit by Milana, so it's going to go ahead and attack Milana.
And I've been forgetting to tell you, you have advantage because I reckless attacked.
All right. So 16 to hit.
Yeah.
It hits you with a tentacle, So it's going to go ahead and do... It hits you with 4 poison damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, not good. Not good. I know math. 17.
Okay, that passes. You felt your body stiffening up, but then you kind of shake it off. Now it's going to go and try to bite you.
No. Absolutely not.
21 to hit. You're going to take 6 piercing damage.
I will take 3 piercing damage.
Now, Birdie, your turn.
Heck yeah. So for some reason I picked up a bone and I'm like, I don't want to do this. So I just like kind of toss it. And I take out my hand axes in my hands and I attack it with the
Where'd
axes.
the bone come from?
I picked it up. I don't know. I thought I was gonna like
on the ground.
be a dog and I was just gonna throw the bone. It was gonna be like, oh look, no, because that's what Butters would do. That's the Chihuahua. The Chihuahua would go after the bone.
Ida is interested in playing fetch.
Yeah.
Throw the bone into the net, or into the web that Spite has created, and that will create a distraction.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna waste my turn doing this. I'm gonna go. I'm
Don't
gonna
do
get the
that.
bone. I'm. No, now I have to because we've already
There's
done it.
no spider here.
Yeah. So.
I
ooh,
know.
That's a terrifying thought. I'm gonna take the bone. I'm gonna. Oh, I hear a weird creature. You. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna wag it in its face, and I'm gonna like be like, oh, 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 oh. Fetch. I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it real far.
Nothing happens.
Ooh, I'm gonna disengage.
Back to the top with Sir Nunos.
Never taken the advice of don't fight. Come on.
All right. I am going to like that. That's awesome. So I will take my bow and attempt to murder. Oops. Yep. The creature in front of us. That is a 25.
25. 25 hits.
Okay. And doing on crossbows, you still get dex to damage, huh?
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
that means it's a 6 damage.
All right. Next up is Milana.
Reckless attack him yet again.
Go for it.
That will
In a
be
place that doesn't hurt.
That will be 19.
19 hits.
And then. Oh, not so good. 9 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action, that pixie comes right back on top of its head.
All right.
And then explodes.
11.
No. Still just barely under that save. So you take 4 damage.
Right.
Pixie explodes yet again.
Bale, your turn.
I'm going to outstretch my left hand with my palm open and cast Sacred Flame.
Ooh, okay.
A dexterity saving throw.
8.
Nope. That will be 5 damage. 5
Oof.
radiant damage.
All right. He's not looking good. You did do the most damage, Milana, so it is still going to attack you.
That's fine.
First for the tentacle.
He has advantage.
17.
Yeah.
Wait!
Oh.
I twinkle my nose!
Are you going to twinkle your nose and change my...
Is it like Bewitched when she wiggles her nose? Is that what we see?
So,
A few times.
all right, now that's a 10.
No, that's not hit.
That doesn't hit, so let's go and try to bite you.
I'm real confused confused because I saw for sure it was gonna hit me, and then it didn't.
So you saw a vision of this carrion crawler just like try to like lunge and bite at you. You close your eyes, but open. It's just kind of standing there, as the chronological wizard changed time once again.
I'm confused.
There's a 14 hit.
No, it doesn't.
It tries to bite at you, and you go ahead and dodge the.
I jump through the teeth.
You jump through the teeth.
Can
So
I land on top of his head?
give me athletics, or no, acrobatics. Give me acrobatics. We'll see if that's possible.
That would be still good. They were about the same number. That would be 18.
Oh, okay. So as it tries to go downward, try to swallow you whole, you able to jump on top of its head. It's a large creature, so I'm gonna allow it.
It's much bigger than me.
Oh yeah. Birdie, it is your turn.
Perfect. So I'm going to take out my hand axes.
With her arms.
Yeah, with my
With your
arms
working arms.
that I most recently found, and I'm going to
Wait, so stabby axes or slashy axes?
slash the
Yeah,
axes.
It's really important we know the difference.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't have a camera.
Okay, so it is a
You're okay with it,
25 and a 22
well, 25 and 22?
to hit.
That both hits.
Heck yeah, it does. Woot woot. Okay.
Axes are not stabby.
Not with that attitude.
I mean, if you make a strong enough hit, they can become stabby.
Look, just because Thor did it to Thanos doesn't mean it can stab, okay? You should always go for the head.
Always.
No,
It's
that
going-
wasn't stabbing. This is where you just take the entire thing and just jab the entire head in. It's not even
So,
19.
all right. Describe your killing blow.
Oh, I cut it in half, and then like all of like the gross inside stuff just kind of like pours out like soup.
All right.
stealing my kills!
This is
So,
my kill. I killed it.
I did the most damage!
I did the most damage. He died. Okay.
all right. So, this thing is, as it hits the ground, everyone go and give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Good.
That's a 14.
Okay.
6. Tired.
A
Coming off that
19.
rage high.
What was that, Sir Nunos? I didn't hear you.
8.
Oh, okay.
A figure 8.
So, Birdie, as the carrion crawler hits the ground, you, Sir Nunos is currently showing us a stabby axe.
I'm
So
pretty sure
it-
it's a
Hey,
halberd.
on top.
What's a halberd?
that's a halberd. Yeah, that's a halberd.
It doesn't matter. Look at all of these axes. You've got axes that stab everywhere. Axes. They
But
stab.
stab someone.
They stab on the top.
Those
They
are
stab on the back.
halberds.
They mostly slash.
No, if you use the edge of the blade of the axe, you could totally stab someone.
So what should this episode be called? Axes stab or I have arms?
I have arms. I have arms.
I'm done with the arms. I have arms. Wait. I have arms?
I totally was like, I stab with my axe.
Oh,
So Birdie, as the crawler hits the ground, you hear from inside a jingling.
I'm interested because I'm a bird. I go inside. I go inside the creature and grab the jangling thing.
Okay.
These things smell gross on the
What's
outside.
your current constitution?
Oh,
Plus
God,
1?
no.
13.
Okay, so plus 1. You have a minute to do this.
Okay.
So you give me also either an acrobatics or a athletics to try to get down its throat.
Oh, it's gonna be athletics, and you know why.
You have arms.
You have a +6?
I have a +7,
Oh my god.
Get.
which
By the
makes
way,
it a
this is-
non-natural 20.
Okay, so you're able to kind of shimmy on down there, push its throat aside. Inside, you see a little pouch in where a stomach would be.
That doesn't seem healthy, but I'll take it.
All right. As you shimmy your way out, the pouch contains 4 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Heck yeah.
You're all
That's-
very gross and slimy at the moment.
That's a whole fish.
Which means you can't fly. 'cause
Casting prestidigitation upon her.
All right. She is now
Starting
clean.
with the wings.
I'm really tired now. I've raged so much.
I shake off like a dog, like a wet dog.
All right. So, what would the crew like to do now?
Please.
Press on.
Do you believe we have more fight in us? How is everyone's health?
I'm the topped off.
I'm okay.
But we can't exactly stop and put up a camp here, can we? Do we have the necessary materials if we want to continue on?
It's you have the option of a short rest.
I'm fine going on. I don't really care.
Let's go.
We must push on so we may return.
All right. So as you press on, you come across a room that's just filled with a bunch of different crates, parcels, a bunch of items, and there's also a very like a lot of like gems and whatnot. So you notice that to the kingdom of whatever I named it, I forgot what I named it.
I mean,
No, that's the
That's
the
not
realm.
an
axe.
Not
That
an
is
act.
not an axe.
I know.
I
But
would-
it looked-
What
Uh,
is he? How do you-
Bailminster.
It's totally just a drawing. It doesn't count in any way. But
So you see you see a couple of crates that were supposed to be meant to go to Bailminster. You also see a couple of crates that are supposed to go to neighboring towns. You also see Matoya's parcel as well. That was supposed to go to her. You also see this like a pile of like this really nice shiny gem as well.
Pile of gem or single gem?
It's like a pile of like different types of gems and rocks, but this one this one stands out like, oh, that's a big one.
Shiny.
Take the big one
I run to it and
aside
touch it.
and hand that to Sir Nunos.
So you're gonna give it to
I'm
Sir
going to
Nunos?
grab the giant gem
All right, give me a.
that you're explaining.
So as you grab the gem,
Uh-oh.
1 second. Go ahead.
Should've done that.
You're gonna go and give me a Constitution saving throw. Actually, everybody, give me a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Question: is this poison related?
No.
Okay.
What is my
I got a 7.
save?
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, what'd you get?
Something teen.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. So when you grab the gem, the whole room just shines bright. Like everything that was dark now lit up the whole room. You have dark vision, correct?
Yes,
Bale?
I have dark vision.
You are going to be blinded for 2 minutes. While as that lit up the room, you hear from further down the hall a heavy set of armor starting to walk towards your way.
Oh.
There's another guy.
And you look at this guy. He's an orc, but
Oh,
goodness, is he a beefy orc? You can tell that based on his armor, he's higher ranked than everyone else. You know, based on his muscle size, his battle scars, he's been through a whole mess. He looks around and he laughs and he goes into and he screams at the top of his lungs and he prepares his great axe. Everybody, roll me initiative.
stabbing bits are on his axe.
I'm gonna bond with him over having a great axe.
20 or higher. 15 or higher. 10 or higher.
God almighty.
13.
8. Oh, wait.
Okay.
but I'm blind, so that doesn't help.
What'd you get, Milana?
8.
Okay. 5 or higher.
6.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, Sir Nunos, no.
I
What?
rolled a 1.
Whoo! All right. Bale, you're first. You're blind. You don't know where anything is.
Daredevil it! Echolocate!
It's cool. Has it been? How long has it been since the carrion fight?
Oh, it's been...
Like 10 minutes.
Yeah, you were traveling and whatnot.
Okay, so I still have my armor bag at this up. I'm not gonna do anything but just hold the gem in my hand. Actually, no, I'm gonna lift it up to the sky since I heard him coming and be like, haha, I got it.
You're totally facing the wall. As you're like, haha, I got it. He just looks at you. Well, you don't know what he's doing, so.
Nope.
Milana, your turn.
Uh-oh. I want to... Can I turn Bale to face the direction of the orc as a bonus action, or just...
Milana, be my eyes.
Describe to me how you're gonna try to get Bale to the orc.
No. I'm just turning him in the direction, like just grabbing his arm so he's facing.
I would say it would be a free action. It could be part of your movement.
I just want to do that to him. It's like, he's that way. And then immediately, I want to chuck a javelin at him.
Okay, go for it.
Chuck a javelin.
I'm loving the idea that a gnome is throwing an orc's javelin right now.
No. I have javelins. They're gnome-sized javelins.
Good.
It's gonna be a nail to this giant orc.
It's fine. It's gonna be like a splinter in his knee. Oh god, it's not really gonna be a splinter in his knee. 13.
That's a miss.
Change it anymore.
It's really big.
Birdie, your turn.
Cool. So I'm going to use my blood hunter stuff finally.
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
This is where the game ends.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 1d4 to activate it, which sucks. Oh, but I only take 1 damage. But now he's in for it. It's not really. He just gets an extra d4 of damage. But I'm going to hit him with my little hand axes.
While using your arms?
With my arms. Yeah, I haven't taped them this time.
I use my arms.
It's significantly less painful to try to get them untaped when you use your hands.
How did you untape them before?
With my beak. It doesn't work very well. Okay, let's see. A 19 and a 21.
Both hit.
Heck yeah, they do. Okay. Let me take you, sir, and we'll take you, because you're also a d6. And we're gonna roll... Oh, and the d4, because I need that one. Perfect, so... 23.
All right. 23 damage. Ooh, nice. All right. Next up is, well, it's him. Since you're in front of him, he's going to go ahead and attack you, Birdie.
I say no, thank you.
First attack on you. He takes the slashy part of his axe.
Not the stab part.
14.
No, not
No.
the stab.
Wait, yes, it might. I think I'm thinking of someone else. Yeah, no, 14 hits.
14 hits. All right. Where is my other die? Okay, there we go. All right, luckily for you, I rolled very low, so you're gonna take 8 damage. He retracts his great axe and stabs you with it.
What?
He has 2 attacks.
Stabbing great axe.
Oh, he got a nat 1.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, Nat 20 dead.
Yeah, you'd have been dead if you had a nat 20.
If Birdie dies, this game's over. Your
uh,
tank is blind, your barbarian can't rage, and your wizard cleric is out of spells.
Yeah.
Birdie, you are
Talking
our
about,
only
I'm
hope.
an adventurer.
I'm like Obi-Wan.
Yeah, you are our only hope. Right
oh,
now, I'm R2D2.
86, 43.
C-3PO, hooray!
So as he tried to stab you with his great axe, he actually
Yeah,
twists
yeah.
his ankle, and his speed is reduced by 15 feet.
You know why? Because you can't stab with an axe.
Yeah.
It is now.
We're trying to stab with an axe.
It is now Sir Nuno's turn.
Ah. Bale, did you have a turn?
I'm blind. What am I gonna do?
First.
He can't
I
see,
lifted-
so
Yeah, I lifted the gem into the air and tried to taunt him into attacking me, but I taunted a wall.
That's fair.
That happens to the best of us.
Well, I am going to roll a knowledge nature real quick. Natural 20. Best time to do it. Are orcs sensitive? If I cast the cantrip light, would he then have disadvantage on rolls?
um,
Do they have dark light?
they do have
blindness
dark
like old
vision.
school?
Let me
Oh,
see.
wait. If I'm raging, so my sword is emitting light. I forgot to say that. So technically, there is light right now.
It
Like,
doesn't
wait.
Probably
say.
like a candlelight.
It doesn't
or
say
not
whether it
like a
affects
torch.
him or not. So I'm gonna
Okay,
say
then it
no.
probably doesn't anymore. That's old editions.
Some
Okay, that's fine.
creatures do. Some creatures do.
Okay, I am going to shoot him with crossbow. I rolled another nat 20, and I feel like that
You
isn't right.
you rolled a nat 20.
Apparently, yeah.
All right. So here's how it
I
works.
feel like I'm cheating now. But it.
Before you roll or tell me the number, let me do something real quick. Since you rolled a nat 20. Okay, table 26. You're using a ranged weapon. It's a piercing. So you're gonna go ahead. So you're gonna get. How we do natural 20s in this game is, whatever damage you do. So is it a D8 or a D6 for you?
A D8.
So you're gonna get.
And it's a light crossbow.
Okay, so you're gonna get your full D8. But instead of doing another D8 for double, you're gonna do 2 more D8 for triple damage. So roll
shit.
2 more D8s.
13 damage.
Whew. Not only that, that blow was
In
so
total?
powerful.
Started at 13 plus 8 or 13 total?
13 damage total. Because it was a 7, a 5, and a 1. Oh, I guess, hold on. That's
14.
17 because I get dex to damage.
Yes, once. So, what's the total?
17.
All right, cool. So, not only
I
that,
forgot my cool range power.
because of how powerful that was, he's actually it pierced him into the wall, and he's kind of restrained at the moment.
Perfect.
So anyone who
I
attacks
have an
him
idea.
has advantage.
Bale, I'll direct you on my next turn.
Direct me to what? I'm confused. I heard something.
So now it is Bale's turn. He was. So
Is Milana still near me?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put my arm down and ask that Milana climbs onto my shoulder.
I clamber up there.
Mounted combat. Hooray!
Please guide me to the orc.
Forward!
With her guiding me.
I have like my hands on the side of his face from like behind, and I just steer it to whichever way he needs to be facing.
So what I'll do with this then, I'll have it so you'll have Milana's speed, but you have to make Milana doesn't get any attacks anymore. But Bale, you will be put it in a position where you can attack. It's kind of like Ratatouille,
Okay.
but
Exactly. That's what we're doing here. I am obviously Remy.
Perfect. And then so since she made it there, and blind, I would have disadvantage, but because he's pinned, I have advantage. Do I just straight roll?
straight roll. Yep.
Okay. Rolling to hit for 19 plus 5, 24.
Oh yeah, you hit.
I didn't say it, so I'm just gonna one-hand it. 7 plus 3 is 10 damage.
All right. So you hear you feel a connection. You hear a big dunk. I hit him.
Milana, we're gonna need to continue that. That works.
Okay.
So we're gonna skip you, Milana, because you're gonna be his movement.
I'm his eyes.
Yeah,
Unless you
are
want,
my eyes.
unless you ever want to disengage off of him, then you can have your turn back.
We'll let it go this time. I'm
All right.
directing. This is fun.
Birdie, your
I'm
turn.
also tired, so I'm really tired now, guys.
We're
Just wanna
gonna
sleep.
hit again with the hand axes.
You have advantage, by the way.
With advantage. Wonderful. That's good because. Okay, wait. 12, 9. Oh, nat 20.
Ooh.
And. Oh, yeah. Okay. And a 19.
All right, nat 20. Let's do that one first. So I rolled a 74. Let me look on my chart. And using hand axes. So, holy crap. All right, so you're going to do maximum damage. So you get not just the first d6 of your hand axe, but the second d6 as well. So you get base of 12 plus your strength.
My strength is 5.
So you do 17 damage. As you because
Plus
you
the d4 from my.
oh yep, go and do that. Oh wait, no, we'll add the 4 too. So 21 damage.
Mm-hmm.
No, and then you would also get a crit on the.
What the fuck?
You did 25 damage.
Oh god.
Out
Oh
of tech.
no.
Now go and do your offhand. Your the damage for that one. I was like, oh my god, that's right. You have multiple dice.
I got a 6, so that would be 11.
11 damage. He is.
Was
Just-
that roll that advantage? Oh no, sorry, that was damage.
That was damage.
Never mind.
He doesn't look
It
good.
was a 6.
He's all beat up.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
No, he looks close to it.
He's a beefy boy. I
So
can't tell you what he looks like because I can't see him.
he screams at the top of his lungs, and through just pure brute strength and force, he just kind of walks forward and like kind of uses his bonus action to kind of get out of that situation because he has a.
When he did that, I just look at him and go, "Uh-oh, he just pulled himself off the javelin or the stabby thing."
Now that will take one of his attacks because he does have a bonus action that lets him go up to any hostile against him, but because he was restrained, I'm gonna remove an attack from him.
He's
Oh,
not
shit.
pinned anymore.
That's a nat 20 on you, Birdie.
On me.
Uh-oh.
Hi,
No.
Birdie.
I don't know him.
Hi, Birdie.
63.
No.
Well,
Bye-bye,
now
Birdie.
I get a different chart because I'm the DM, but it's still a crit.
I get a
Basically,
worse
it's that
start,
you take
guys.
the damage instead of me for the nat 20.
32. Oh, okay, so since Bale is standing next to him too, it's a wide swing. So not only will Birdie take the damage, but Bale will also take said damage.
Aw,
So
Lana's going flying.
how much
Hold on.
I really wish I hadn't used all of my time magic.
how much HP do you both have?
33 currently.
I
Okay.
have 24.
Okay. So it's 5. 16. You're both gonna take 23 damage.
What
Okay,
kind
he
of
takes
damage?
5.
Slashing.
What if?
Oh, he takes
Because
5?
I
takes
also have a
5 for
battle
hitting me.
axe.
5 times 3, 18. 10. Okay.
You're so yeah. Go ahead.
As reaction, obviously I'm feeling it hit. Can I grab the great axe with my free hand, my left hand?
No, that wouldn't be a reaction to do.
Okay.
That yeah, that wouldn't be possible. But it is. It is. Oh, God, I forgot your name.
Sir Nunos.
Sir Nunos. Sir Nunos' turn.
Very good.
God, this name, I love this name. I can't get over it.
Because we
Sir
all want to
Nunos,
say Nunos.
I understood when I did it that it would not be the correct way, but I decided it would be more fun to be Sir Nunos. I choose to shoot him again with my crossbow. I got 17.
That hits.
Perfect. For 5 damage.
Describe your killing blow.
Oh, thank God.
Holy shit!
Oh, thank God.
With a tear in my eye, knowing I am about to murder my first sentient creature, I step back, aiming at his chest, but I stumble upon a rock and I shoot it right into his eye.
Okay. As that happens, the arrow goes straight through his eye. He collapses over. Your group of adventurers with you do like a nice little golf clap.
I explained this to Bale. I was like, "Hey, Sir Nunos killed him."
Is Sir Nunos crying?
Yes.
Bale,
Stop.
the only thing you know is there's some kind of liquid that hit your face.
Yeah. Oh, what hit me?
Eye ichor. The ichor from within the eye. It is used by some witches and potions.
All right.
Dead?
He's dead.
Oh, thank
What
God.
would you like to do?
I want to
Wait
look
2
at his
minutes so I
battle
can
axe.
see again?
He has a great axe.
Is this a regular great axe? Can I inspect it?
Sure.
Oh my god. If I can stop throwing it off flat surfaces, that would be great.
Hey.
Oh, not 20.
You know you have a dice rolling tray that someone gifted you?
Yes, but it's over in my D&D box. And I need to...
It is a +1 great axe.
I want it.
All right.
How many followers did we get to? Are we at 50?
We're not at 50.
Oh,
What are we at?
We're at 37 or 39.
Oh.
Respectable.
we're very close. Soon
Um,
enough, we shall be there.
can I start rifling through? I jump off of Bale's shoulders.
Wait, my eyes, come back.
Ah, fine. I crawl back up and I start like directing his head to go to other boxes because I want to start rifling through everything.
So,
Let Alana lead me.
okay. So, you notice you're going through a bunch of stuff like supplies for different towns, like food, rations, basic equipment, medicine, a lot of all this stuff that was supposed to resupply the town. A couple of things that you did happen to stumble upon that isn't like earmarked for anything in particular. You do find a scandalously illustrated sheet of poetry concealed in a small gold-leafed book, which is a bard cantrip spell scroll and a cleric cantrip spell scroll. So, whatever spell you want, you can have as a cantrip, or you could sell these.
Bard and cleric.
A bard and cleric cantrip.
Well, I certainly would love another cantrip.
I chuck them at him.
You check.
Thank you.
What do you check? Oh, you chuck it at him. Okay.
I chuck them at his head. His stupid crying baby face.
I got a Dex 15 throw.
you duck out of the way.
I catch it.
You do find Matoya's parcel. Along with that, there is another room. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna die there.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a health potion.
We could just short rest in here.
I'm gonna recommend we short rest.
Yeah, because I am at 1.
So go and take a short rest.
Short rest.
All right.
I'm going to.
You get your vision back, Bale.
Oh, good. You can see.
1d10. Yep. So let me roll my d10 real quick. See how much I got back.
It's my D10. Oh, there it is.
And then I will also touch myself again
Gross.
for 5 healing.
All right.
And then I also get back my channel divinity. Cool.
Cool. So what would you like to do?
Let's do it.
Now that I can see again, I'm going to cut off the right ear of this orc.
Okay.
Placed on my ring. I'm gonna trust that my adventuring party had already rummaged through the stuff here.
Oh, I grab the witch's backpack or package, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start tying rope around the bundles of stuff that was meant for the town.
All right.
Is the cave full of it?
It could be like last time where if you found it, you can let the town know so they can go pick it up. Because
Okay.
that's a lot of stuff. You guys don't have a wagon or a cart or anything.
Okay.
How big is the witch's package?
It's I would say it's this. It's kind of sized like a standard like Amazon box that you probably ordered like an appliance.
Just like that big.
Yeah, it's pretty big compared to you.
Yeah, compared to me. So I just like pick it up, and then while Bale is looking at the other stuff, I try shoving it into his pack.
Okay.
I don't
I,
fight
For
it.
the witch! It's for the witch!
Hold
You're
on.
bigger than me!
I have a
Uh,
stupid question.
Perception.
Okay.
Was it a great axe or a battle axe?
Great axe.
I don't think I see that.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. Perfect.
Oh, not being subtle, Bale. I'm very much not trying to hide that. I'm putting this into your bag.
Okay.
You notice. You very.
We have not gone into this other room, have we?
No.
There's another room?
An antechamber or more. Let's find out.
I'm not touching the
And-
gem that's in there. Oh, hold on. I go back to the gems.
Oh yes.
And
Yeah. What's up with
Now
the
that
gem
that
and the
happened.
pile? Yeah.
can I pocket the gems? I believe I deserve these.
Roll a con.
You find how many do you find? 4 of them, probably worth 25 gold each.
4 gems, 25 times 4. Okay.
So you go into what looks like to be the final room. This room looks like it's a bit more furnished out, instead of like the whole cave how it was.
Mhm.
This whole room is filled with maps of the territories, the kingdom, of all the locations, all the trade routes, and possibly where the orcs were planning on attacking next. There's so many like different battle plans, notes, everything. It looks like, very, very well organized. And based on your role earlier, what's it called, Sir Nunos, you know that orcs aren't necessarily the smartest. They prefer
Mhm.
brute strength. The higher up officers may be a bit smarter, but this seems very well coordinated.
Do a investigation check of the area.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's a 5.
No, you just see a bunch of papers and stuff that based on what you're seeing, like there's so much, you wouldn't be able to like comprehend or like have the patience to like study it right now.
That's why I'm a soldier, guys. There's a lot of paper in here.
I
And,
looked through the papers.
wait.
I investigate for 19.
Okay, so yeah, as I said, yeah, it's a bunch of battle plans, and you do notice there is a couple of papers that says a neighboring town is being planned to be attacked through the sewers.
Through sewers.
Ooh, sewers. Towers. Good choice. Wait, bad choice. Uh-oh.
Looking at the map, is there an obvious one? Or is there one that has like sewer routes or towns that are close by?
It does show the town. I will not reveal the town name yet because I have to
Okay.
name it.
I will not reveal it, or I do not know it myself.
It's so secret. Even I don't even know. It does give you a good area, like where they're gonna
Okay.
potentially enter, and also how they're gonna get in.
Okay. Can I collect the documents and
Yeah.
bring them in preparation to bring them back?
Sure. Yeah.
Perfect. I shall take great care of these papers.
All right. So, what do you guys do now?
I say we return to Matoya and return her parcel for help with the kingdom. But knowing that the king wanted her help to deal with the orc onslaught, maybe we return to the king and warn him before going to Matoya that
We should go to Matoya.
Matoya's closer or further?
Closer. She's closer.
Is it on the way?
She is closer to where you guys currently are.
So we go to her first, obviously.
Yes, but what if we're late in warning the king about I know it's not the kingdom of Enning that is under attack, planned to be under attack, but letting him forewarn the neighboring town.
Well, how about you three go ahead and warn? I'll wander back to the witch and give her thing back.
No, I want to go to the witch. I want to be a necromancer.
I want to sleep. Just let me sleep.
We should go back to Matoya, because maybe she could help. Also, if we should go back to Matoya because she knows what to do.
Well, you and I shall direct ourselves to the king, and they can speak with the witch, and this way every party can be warned as soon as possible.
Sweet.
Yes, but I have the witch's parcel.
I'll just take it back to your pack.
Then we take the witch's parcel.
Just start wobbling off with it.
All right, so
just giant package over your head.
So
actually, if we fly, it'll go faster. So get on my back, and we'll just fly to the witch.
I crawl up onto her shoulder.
it's actually a lot slower that way, but like you still fly.
How is it slower?
You're carrying. Yeah, but you're carrying a person with you.
She only weighs like 3 pounds.
Yes, but how much does her maul weigh?
I have hands now.
That is a good point. Like you're
flapping her hands as well as her wings.
How can she carry a package with her hands flapping?
No, I have the package.
Oh.
Okay, let's go and fast forward this. So you head back to Matoya. She was like, I see you returned my parcel. Hopefully it wasn't too hard of a job.
I want to sleep. I'm tired. There were a lot of orcs and weird things.
She sits up. She hands you a scroll. I know there's something troubling you, young one.
What's troubling me? I don't even know.
When you get back to town, give this to the wizard in town who owns the magic shop. He'll help you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you can tell the king.
You're a nice lady.
And you can tell the king, I will hear him out at his council.
Okie dokie. Hey, do you know fairies?
Why, yes, I know all types of mystical creatures and whatnot.
I know fairies too. Tell them I say hi. I miss them.
Will do. I'll probably arrive in a couple of days, just so I can pack this place up, and I'll be there.
Okie dokie.
So now.
And then I hit Birdie. It's like, Birdie, we need to go back now.
We're gonna go back.
All right.
Pick me up.
Oh Jesus! Shouldn't the princess be doing this?
She's not with you.
I'm really tiny. I can't
Don't call
pick you
her.
up.
So now it goes to the two who went to go see the king. The king looks puzzled, like, "Oh, you're down two people."
Wait, where are they?
They decided to go
we
back to the kingdom.
decided
We split the party. You two went to the witch, and we went to the king.
we decided that the best option was to get the news to both you and what was her
Matoya.
name? Matoya Jackson. That we needed to
Yes.
get information to both of them, both them and you, as fast as possible. So we did the dangerous thing, splitting the party, and here we are before you. And I provide to you these maps and battle plans. And I'll spread them out upon the floor in a similar, whatever, as close as I can to how they would have been in the cavern.
Gotcha. So his advisors and his knights kind of look at it. Sir, they're going to be attacking this town. They all kind of murmur and everything. Very good. Well, when your team arrives, we do ask of you of a quest. Perhaps warn the other city. Is there anything else you can tell us about this cave? About these plans?
About the plans, no, but I remove my makeshift ring of ears, throw it to the ground, and explain to them that we cleared the cave out, and within you will find a bunch of your missing resources that, for however long you've been dealing with this orc onslaught, they managed to stow them and almost all the way inside the cave.
Ah, that is good news. Very good news. Well,
I have another thing to pass on.
yes.
And I hope you have a naturalist that can take care of this. There are mushrooms that have many herbal and arcane uses possibilities for them. And I highly suggest somebody with the knowledge and the foresight to care for these mushrooms to grow and flourish. And then you can use them as a resource in your kingdom.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll definitely grab what we can from this cave. We'll make sure we can clean it out and definitely work on that as well. If we do come across anything, we will definitely let you know. In fact, if there's any samples, we'd be more than happy to give you some.
I did take some samples and they were delightful. But I might take you up on it in the future.
Very good. So Nadir comes over you with another pouch of money. It is another pouch of 400 gold.
Getting that written down. 400 gold. Okay.
I can almost pay my people another 10 days.
And then
I
we
just
will
look at him like you're not getting 100 gold.
we will go ahead and end it there for the night.
I want to find out what's wrong with me.
Oh yes, so we'll go ahead and tell you. In the last adventure, when you jumped into the treasure chest, yeah, when you touched the coins, some of the coins were cursed. Meaning
That makes sense.
anyone who sleeps within 60 feet of you, you can't sleep. And
I could solve this problem by doing what I really want and going outside and sleeping with the animals, and I would have been fine.
no, because because the animals might have been asleep, and you still couldn't sleep.
Dumb.
So
you got to
creature
scroll a remove
within
curse
60 feet of you.
from Matoya
Ooh.
because she liked you and you treated her well, and got the job done successfully. So she gave you a remove curse.
Great. Okay, great.
Um,
Warn them that those coins are cursed. Oh wait, we still have them.
it only affected you because you're the first to touch them.
Oh, cool.
Swam in them like
Cool.
Scrooge duck.
I dived into them. I wasn't Scrooge McDucking. I was just head first into them, and then I was
That's what
destroying
Scrooge
them. Like,
McDuck does.
All right. So you all each get 600 experience points.
Okay, that puts us at a total for the last two sessions
2,100.
of 1,200 experience per person.
So you're at 2,100.
Wait, what?
2,100 totals. You're very close to level 4.
We only got 600 last time and 600 this time. How's that 21?
900
Because
plus 12.
at level 3.
Oh, I'm not counting. Yeah, I'm not counting the level 3 part. Oops.
Yeah, you count that.
I count that.
I'm not. Okay, so that's at 2100. Sorry.
So for those of you watching, definitely thank you for your viewership. It was a lot of fun. Tell your friends. The more who follow, the more you help out the team. And if this will be on YouTube eventually at youtube.com/theworkoutgamer. You can follow me on Twitter at theworkoutgamer, also on TikTok, Instagram. I'll usually give an announcement when we're going to be playing. We're going to have to discuss a little bit when the next time we're going to be playing, so stay tuned. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. If you can, support your local gaming stores. If you like D&D, like Dice, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, or any type of tabletop games, support your local gaming stores. They're awesome. You guys are awesome. You guys have a good one.